Hi guys, and welcome back to my art channel, and a happy new year! May 2019 be the best one so far. The new year is all about celebration and joy, and for many a time we forcefully put pressure on ourselves to come up with worthy resolutions and eventually forget all about them. I'm not really sure when the whole New Year's resolutions thing started, but it seems like every year I hear more and more people say things like, this year I'm gonna do this, or this year I'm gonna do that, or I'm going to become a millionaire, or I don't know, ride a unicorn. Which eventually, by the end of the year, turns into, I'm such a loser, I didn't accomplish anything this year because I set up myself for certain failure. So why do we do this? Why do we create this monster who keeps following us throughout the year and whispering sweet nothings into our ears, such as, Hey you, remember when you said you were gonna go to the gym and become fit? Yeah, sorry huh, but a beer belly still isn't trendy. Well, there's always next year, right? And so, the theme for this video's illustration is, you guessed it, the New Year's resolution monster. If you guys and gals have set up some goals for yourself, which are way more easier and more realistic to actually accomplish this year, make sure to share them in the comment section below. I would love to know what you guys are up to. Now let's turn to the art side of things here. This is a mixed media piece, and the materials I used were pencil, marker, watercolor pencils, and ink pens. I love mixing different materials and experimenting while studying how each media reacts to one another. This can create interesting effects and textures. Another tip I have for you today is something I forgot to check before starting this illustration. Are you ready? Okay, pay close attention. Don't let yourself get into this situation like I did here. Alright, ready? Always, and I mean always, make sure your marker or whatever material you're using hasn't dried out yet. Which of course I forgot to do so and had to improvise. Dang it. So as you can imagine, it was pretty frustrating to do this piece as the marker was almost dried out and I was forcing as much as I could to get more color out of it, but it wasn't really working. So at the middle of it I had to change to a different color that was similar, and yeah, you guessed it, that one was drying out too. Yay. And now I had to get a third color, which was very much different, but I guess I kind of made it work. It was really hard, not too happy with it, but sometimes you just gotta push through. Whoop! Fast forward. Okay, just gotta finish up this last hand. And another marker bites the dust. Please excuse the occasional popping of my head. I am still getting used to the whole setup and how to film these. Here I'm using watercolor pencils by using a water brush pen and just kind of taking the color off the tip of the pencil to add some definition and a little bit of depth into the illustration. And finally, the inking, which I am using a Sakura Pigma Micron brush pen, and later on I'll be using a smaller pen, a 005, to do the very small details. here is the final piece. Thank you guys for watching and spending some time with me today. I hope you enjoyed today's video and that the new year treats you well. A very special thank you to my patrons. You guys help me make sure I can create more videos. And if you guys would like to support me and my art channel, feel free to check out my Patreon page. The links are in the description box, and I hope to see you back here in 2 weeks. Till then, much love.